Baja 1000, a race that spans 1,000 miles across the Mexican desert. Through sand and silt and rough terrain, the racers battle each other for up to 36 hours to get to that finish line, where first prize isn't even enough to pay the gas it took you to get there. But the biggest challenge of all is the Baja itself. For us, hell, it was a challenge just getting there.
Hold your breath. Make a wish. Count to 3.
We flew into San Diego and walked across the border into Tijuana. In Tijuana, that's not the place you want to be walking at night. After a 90-minute bus ride, we rolled into Ensenada just before midnight, ready to finally relax in the room. But soon found out the owners of the hostel forgot we were coming. Unsure what to do, I decided to jump the wall and check things out. The people currently staying there were pretty unhappy about my break and enter. So we promptly left, scrambled around till about 1 AM and found the only room left in Ensenada. Day 2, I think we might need to relax a little bit. When the morning of day 2 hit, we couldn't wait to hit the streets and start exploring the city. Ensenada is such a beautiful city with so much to see. But after yesterday's fiasco, we were both ready for a little bit of time to relax on the beach. The days leading up to the race were pretty much devoted to relaxing and experiencing the city of Ensenada. And, well, having a couple too many margaritas. But when race day hit, that was priority number 1.
Step.
Now, the funny thing about the Baja 1000 as a spectator is there's so much build-up going into the race, but once all those racers have gone by, it's over. For the next 3 days, racers would be trickling back in to cross that finish line. We didn't have time to wait for that. We had places to see. And that morning, we had rented this friggin' sweet golf cart, so it was time to go cruising.
This is our sweet ride here. It's gonna be really good.
Now, I've driven in Mexico before, so I was pretty comfortable. Alto means stop, right lane is the slow lane, and green is go. But when we hit the highway in a golf cart that only does 30 kilometers an hour, people started getting angry. We found a dirt path that was pretty fun, but pretty hard on the back. But it got us off the highway and onto a road with a nice wide bike lane. The golf cart was so slow, we didn't have enough time to get where we wanted that day. But the drive was so beautiful, we knew we had to make it happen the next day. We just needed something with a little more power. Yeah, we rented a moped, but honestly, that thing was awesome, and it was surprisingly fast. What had taken us 2 hours in the golf cart was a nice half-hour cruise on the scooter. We were heading down to see something called the La Bufadora. It's a blowhole, but the whole place isn't really what we expected. A little too commercialized for my liking, but it did have some beautiful views. Through the seemingly endless shops, markets, pestering shopkeepers, and, well, the chaos that is Mexico, it's actually pretty hard not to find peace in a place like this. Now, of course I had to take this thing off-road. I had heard about some hot springs nearby, and following some signs that said Agua Caliente, I knew I was on the right path. The great thing about not knowing where you're going is there really is no wrong turn. A couple lefts and a couple rights, and a couple babe hold-ons later, I had this baby wide open going down the beach. Yeah, I'll never admit crashing the scooter, but we did find the hot springs. Unfortunately, you can't experience it at high tide, when we were there. But at low tide, you can dig a hole in the sand, and it fills with hot water. I would have enjoyed that, but I'll save it for next time. With our trip quickly nearing its end, we wanted to spend one more night out on the city. Because Ensenada at night is just as breathtaking as it is in the day. Churros. Going home is never really a fun day, but we were ready. Someone I have always looked up to in terms of values is a man named Christopher McCandless. He once said, "The very basic core of man's living spirit is his passion for adventure. The joy of life comes from our encounters with new experiences. Hence, there is no greater joy than to have an endlessly changing horizon, for each day to have a new and different sun." I could not agree more. Chances are, I won't remember what happened today at work, or the fast food I had for breakfast, but I will always remember something from every day of this trip. Never be scared to get out and get scared. Go somewhere new, try something different. As always, take nothing but pictures, leave nothing but footprints, and I'll catch you on the next one.